Mess you're making, the mess you're making. Putting me down, not picking me up, yeah. Or just kicking a can down the road. Telling me yes when it really ain't it. And I don't wanna stay in this place, no. Putting me down, not picking me up, yeah. Just kicking a can down the road. Telling me yes when it really ain't it. And I don't wanna stay in this place, no. In this place, no way. In this place, no, no. In this place, no way. In this place, no, no.
Well, this is a critical game, a chance for the perfect statement to any potential rival that you are aiming higher at their expense. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So we're very much on the way now. There is the supremely talented Jack Wilshere. I wonder what sort of a role he's going to have here, Jim.
Well, he's very versatile, so I suspect he might play a combination of deep-lying midfielder, but also get forward and be a box-to-box presence.
What they say about him, a player with Spanish technique, but an English lion heart.
What a bad combination.
Rashford does well to get it back. Antonio Silva. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Saka. That is ended up in no man's land. Pedro Neto. Nicely weighted ball. He's in a great position here. Shot a goal! Oh, he hit that sweetly. And we have our very first corner. That has been knocked clear. João Felix. Oh, such a clever touch. Played in with purpose. Stones can clear it away. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Rashford is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Pedro Neto. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Bellingham. Nuno Mendes. Challenged just a bit on the firm side.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now that looks a decent ball. He's found a way through. João Felix delivers. And it's claimed by the keeper. Rashford. Oh, that's well spotted. Bruno Fernandes. Bernardo Silva. Anderson. Now it's Kane, and it's Bellingham. And it's made its way to him. João Felix. Vega. Bernardo Silva. And a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Pedro Neto. He shifted it to the flank. Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto does really well to win the ball there. And it's Bruno Fernandes. And it's Bernardo Silva. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Perhaps the final meaningful act of the first half. This is a great chance to take a lead. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, fantastic from Ronaldo!
Well, who saw that coming? I honestly thought, Peter, that we had nothing to do apart from just counting the clock down as we approached half-time. It was majestic.
The goal scorer for that was beautiful. Something close to genius.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
And that is all they have time for. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Portugal come in leading by just the odd goal.
Everybody, to make sure to put
On the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Portugal have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. So the action resumes. Portugal currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Antonio Silva. Pedro Neto. Looking to play him in. Good ball, good take. He's got away. Tries a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on. Oh, he's been caught napping! Nuno Mendes with the cross. Saka gets it away. He's having a hit! Oh, that is outstanding! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And that is what they came to see, what they demanded to see. His first. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Portugal are now luxurious. Rashford! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Rashford is offering a right smile there.
Played into space.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Oh, great leap! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
A case now of complete control.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Aimed beyond the defence. Anderson. Now this could be a chance. Shapes to shoot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Tries to pass it through. Oh, shooting chance! It's a goal! And they are right back within touch! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
Substitution for England. Number 9, Bellingham.
The two coaches
Number 3,
are signalling changes
coming
here,
on
both
the
at the
field.
same time.
Number 10.
So could they be onto something
Number
here?
41, Rice.
And it's Cancelo.
Substitutions taking place.
That's a really buccaneering run he's making. The cross. He's done well to get that clear. He's done very well to take that back. Vega. That has been slung wide. Incoming delivery. And the shot! And the ball's come loose here. That's really well manoeuvred. Lovely pass, but can he get there? James. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
To Beckham. And this is Ronaldo. Great defending, strong and determined.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Figo. Beckham, who's set up one goal so far. Can he get on the end of this? That's really well manoeuvred. And he cuts out the supply. And that is that.
Please turn your
Portugal.
attention to...
Body screaming, I wanna dance, I wanna dance, I wanna dance, I wanna dance, 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 dance. What you wanna do? What you go to? Like a old school? Are we gonna move? Dance, dance, yeah, I just wanna dance, 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 yeah, I just wanna dance, 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 yeah, I just wanna dance, 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 yeah, I just wanna dance.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get
Hello,
ready to lock
everybody, and
horns.
welcome
This
to
is
today's
football
match.
at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And we're underway. Costa gets the nod here. Anything we should note? It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Superb goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Drogba! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Drogba clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Barcelona against Portugal.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So we're up and running. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Bernardo Silva, he's a real box of tricks, Peter, with a super first touch and a really nice, silky smooth dribbling style. He's also got an eye for a telling pass.
Bernardo Silva! Oh, cracking effort.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
And it's with the keeper. That's really well cleared. And it's Neves. Looking for the run. Nuno Mendes tries a cross. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Pedro Neto is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ferran Torres in acres of space out wide. There's the shot! Well, now it's Trossard! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Pedro Neto, he has found the way through. João Cancelo wants to run onto this. Portugal are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. João Cancelo. For Pedro Neto. Bernardo Silva. An instinctive shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. Van Dijk. Cristiano Ronaldo, looking to play him in. Just eases him off the ball. And he was quick to react. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is Messi, and this is Ronaldo. João Cancelo clears without hesitation. And he's been shifted off it. Can he get it through? João Neves floated through. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So your views on the first half?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
So it's simmered along nicely for 45 minutes, but still no goals. It is 0-0 at half-time. The second period is underway.
Portugal really are going to need to improve in a hurry if they don't want to fall behind here. Upping the intensity and the tempo will be their starting.
Can he finish? There it is!
Well, Peter, talk about how to make a difference. He made the best of this period when quite a few players had barely settled back into the game. Some brilliant work from the skipper here.
That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Barcelona are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Cross flux, towering header!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Salmakers. Portugal still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
"60 minutes played. And this is Ronaldo. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
Portugal really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
It's a promising position. He's shifting through the... Oh, good climb! And he's there to get it away. Oh, it's come loose. And here's Neto. Van Dijk out-muscles him. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well, that looks a decent ball. Great ball if he can get there. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Takes the shot! Oh, he'd love to have another go at that.
Oh, what a moment for him, Peter. He'll be losing sleep over that one tonight.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Stood up well to him there. And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that's a really buccaneering run he's making. Cross from Cancelo.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
It's run loose here.
Added time.
And the finish! That's that, the end. Well, that was tense. The two parties